Hello and welcome
to Let Me Be Your Game Guide.
And this is a seance episode.
These episodes feature games of the horror genre.
So grab your salt and holy water.
As we voluntarily scare ourselves this week.
I'm your host, Emma.
And I'm your host, Rylan.
Join us for this week's rating episode.
As we commune with the beyond.
And enter the gaming spirit world.
For the remainder of this episode,
let me be your game guide. Really good. I want everyone to know we did that on our first try.
Yeah.
That
makes it sound like we didn't when you have that disclaimer.
Well,
Be proud of us, everybody.
No one can fact check us. And I've been very explicit about not editing the podcast anymore, so
That's true.
If it was not the second.
Oh, you're going to leave my blunder in there?
No, I'll take your blunder
Both
out.
of them?
No.
Okay, just
Was there more than one?
Yes.
Well,
kind of. You do whatever you do and I'll find out when I listen to the episode.
Well, I thought it sounded great.
Thanks. You did good too.
Thanks. Welcome to the podcast, everyone.
Hi.
Hello.
We're talking about games.
We're talking about Look Outside.
Oh my God. This is okay. There's only been like a couple games that we've played that for the podcast that I've been wanting to talk, like that have been itching and screaming internally to talk about this much.
Yeah.
Like Animal Well.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big one.
Mm-hmm.
Moon was also.
Yep.
Moon not quite in the same way, but I'm trying to think if there's any others that were like, I have to get some words out of me.
Really the only ones that I can think of. And thank God we had people at work who had already played so we could talk to those people.
Uh-huh. Well, and I forced my partner to play. I didn't force her.
Oh.
I told her about it and she was like, this sounds sick. And I was like, yeah, dude, get in here.
Yeah.
So I had more people to talk to.
I'm so jealous. Yeah. Shout out to Mark and Zefe for being available to talk to me when I couldn't talk to Rylan or Sean.
Yeah. This was like, it's my turn to talk to them now. Go away, Emma.
Yeah.
We had to take turns a couple times.
I think we even plugged our ears sometimes when we were talking to them.
Yeah. Well, one of us, and then the other person said, tell me.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Well, Sean couldn't make it today, but we miss him very much and he should be back next episode.
Yeah.
Or sorry, next game.
Next game, probably. Yeah.
Yeah. But just so everyone's not like, where the heck is your third person?
He's here in spirit.
Yeah.
Ooh, seance episode.
His chair is looking at Rylan as it always does.
I don't like that it's facing me. It's kind of weird now.
Well,
I'm stuck this way.
But before we begin the episode, don't forget to give the podcast a follow, rate it, review it, however you want to show us love. We have a Patreon, patreon.com/letmebeyourgg, where you can view episodes early as they post sometime on Sunday, a couple days before the episode posts everywhere else, and that's for free.
Free.
Yeah. Sorry. If you sign up for our $1 tier, you can get the Press Start series, which is me playing the first hour of the game that we're going to talk about. And you can just kind of see how that first hour experience compares to the rating episode and how I actually end up feeling about the game. You can also find us on most socials as Let Me Be Your GG. That's LetMeBeYourGG with no spaces. We're on Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. Follow us on Twitch and turn on notifications, and you'll be able to catch us on every other Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific time when we are watching our trailers for the games we're about to play and reacting to them. Mm-hmm. So check that out. You can find us on TikTok as Let Me Be Your Game Guide with no spaces, and you can email us at letmebeyourgg@gmail.com. This is the best way to send in game requests. Just make sure to include game request in the subject line so it's easy for us to find, just like Zefe did when he requested this game.
That's right. We didn't even mention this is a listener request game.
This is a listener request game.
The listener requests are so fun every time.
Yes, I love them. This was, and this is like gold star. This is
one of the greats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spoilers for how we feel about the game.
You did good, Zefe.
Yeah, good job, Zefe. And I think he was worried about it too. He was worried that we might not like it. So, congrats.
Well, yeah. I like it a lot.
I do too.
I like it a lot. Big spoiler, but I like it a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
This time last year?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know?
I don't.
So how are we going to check ourselves if neither of us know?
I told you not to look it up so we could both think. But do you know? Do you think you know?
I think I know. Okay, well,
because this is a discussion episode. It's the game that we talked about.
It's for the Plucky Squire, isn't it?
That's what I thought.
Okay.
That's what
so
I'm
we're
thinking.
aligned.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, yeah. Last year we were talking about the Plucky Squire. Fun little adventure game that you were real hot on. At the time.
On crack that day.
It's all right.
It was fun.
On crack once in a while.
Yeah, it was fine.
Yeah, it was a cute little game, but that was a fun episode. That was fun. That was a fun game to play, I think, and then talk about. I think we had some. I don't know. It's been like a year since I listened to it, but
we had differing opinions.
I think we had some differing opinions, which is always a good time.
Yeah.
So this episode probably not going to be a good time because
no, it's going to be an extra good time.
I think we're aligned.
Yeah.
Okay, so what the heck is Look Outside? What the heck? Okay, it's a really weird title for a game. That for some reason I couldn't remember what it was called forever.
Yeah.
But it's because that's kind of the premise of the game. This is a horror survival RPG where you are existing in your apartment building and it's mysteriously dangerous to look outside. And as you explore this apartment building, getting items, food, equipment, gear, to survive your 15 days in quarantine, basically. This feels like COVID to me.
Yeah.
You meet other characters, some of which have looked outside, some of which have not. There's a lot of weird, freaky stuff going on. And there's puzzle solving, and there's lots of combat, and there's fun characters, and there's spooky crap.
Yeah.
It's a very strange game.
And just so many things.
So many ideas.
If you listen to our episode next week, you're going to find that Rylan and I had a very different play experience. And I have no idea what you did. I just know
it's not the same.
That it's just, there's no way we did the exact same thing.
Absolutely not. And I think it's a good point to say that like a big part about this game that made it really fun was the discovery aspect.
Yes.
Which is why we haven't been talking to each other about it much. But I think it's also why I don't think I want to give away too many nuggets of real details in this episode.
No.
And we'll talk about our feelings. I actually have some made up shit that I'm going to talk about. That's like an example of the sorts of things.
That's perfect.
Yeah. But next episode, after you listen to this episode, if you're interested, go play the game. Next episode's gonna be Spoiler City, but the discovery is totally worth it, I think.
Yeah, you can also, if you join the Patreon for $1, you can watch my first hour of gameplay.
Yeah, get a taste.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and you know what? I should watch that too.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna hear about it now, but I should watch that. So Look Outside. Let's talk about some factoids. This was developed by Francis Coulomb. Otherwise known as Frankie Smile Show on most of his socials. It's published by Devolver Digital. It's available on PC and Mac. Is that true? It's not on the Switch at all?
No.
Oh, bummer. Okay. Look Outside released on March 21st, 2025, and it has a $9.99 price tag. That's dollars and cents.
Which is insane.
It's cheaper than I remember it being.
This is another thing where I'm like, do I need to fact check myself?
Yeah, I thought in my head it was $19.99.
When I looked at Steam, it was not on sale, and it just said $9.99.
Wow.
Yeah.
Incredible.
I know.
Okay. So what's the deal with this Frankie Smile Show guy? Actually, we're going to talk about him a bunch in a little bit, but he was the main force behind this game. This game started as a game jam game for a 2-day game jam, and it really blew up. And so he was like really trying to capitalize on that. He made the rest of the game in 5 months.
5 months?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I know. Isn't that insane? But he had help, right? So he was like the main force behind the game. He did a lot of the art. He did the writing for it. He had help. Eric Shoemaker did writing. He did music. He did game balance. There were a lot of other contributors for art as well. Will Olthouse, who was the art director for the big 2.0 update, which we played after that 2.0 update releases, which added a bunch of new content. Other artists included Justin McClure, Ian Johnston, Stephen Chalene, Camilo Arturo Cabanza, Kyle Riley, and Ivan Papiol, who did key art design. In the full credits of this game, there is just one person named Fred. I thought that was necessary since
because we had 2 Fredericks in our last
we
game.
had a confirmed double Fred last game.
Are we going to start doing that for every game?
We had so many listeners write in and tell us that was really important. And thank you. I don't know why you're laughing. This is serious.
Sorry.
We heard that this was important from a lot of people to finally recognize the number of Freds.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really important thing right now.
Yeah.
So just 1 Fred in this game's full credits.
Sorry.
Yeah. So that's kind of the team that went on. And really, I think it's kind of an amazing story that this is a 5-month-old game.
Yeah.
It's also, he's worked on it a lot since then to add things like the 2.0 and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But he also, this is his side project.
Yeah. This was like
you
his
heard about
practice
that?
game.
Yeah. And he has like a million games on his itch.io.
Oh my God. I know. I went through there and I was like,
scroll and
let me
scroll
just
and
put
scroll.
the list. And I was like, never mind. We'll link it in the show notes so you can go check it out.
Yeah, he has got so many. But his main game is it's called Malison, the Cursed City, which doesn't have a release date really like too much information. That's like super easy to find because it's not, super close to being done, but he does do a Twitch stream where he does coding and he does art and he does bug fixes for Look Outside. He seems like he's very public with his work process, which is cool. And he's part of a really big community of like pixel artists. And that seems to be like a really big interest of Frankie's.
That's cool.
And yeah, he seems like he just loves to make like crazy monsters and horrible looking things.
Yeah. For some reason, even though they're just like so creepy and horrible, I was like, these look great.
Yeah, they really do. Last thing I want to mention about Frankie and Look Outside was he cited a game called Sweet Home as an inspiration for Look Outside.
Look Out Home.
Gosh. Yeah, Sweet Home, which I guess was an old game on the Famicom that was a precursor to the Resident Evil series.
Okay.
Which might make more sense, right?
Yeah.
Like survival horror.
Mm-hmm.
However, Sweet Home was an RPG, much like Look Outside was. So he's a fan of like the Resident Evil games, but he went back to their inspiration and built a game based on that, which is kind of fun. So shout out Sweet Home on the Famicom, I guess.
Nice.
Which I did look up. I don't think I'm going to be playing it, but I'm sure it's good.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out. I did find an Ask Me Anything on Reddit that I was kind of just scrolling through that Frankie did, and there's just so many questions on here, and he answered almost all of them. I mean, he answered all of them.
He seems like a nice guy.
Yeah. But I just thought some fun things were someone asked him what his favorite character in the cast was, or what his favorite characters were. And should we? Now I'm just thinking, would this be giving too much away?
Well, I don't know what you're going to say. I mean, if you're just saying like a
character name,
then probably not, because nobody knows what that is.
Yeah.
I might not know what it is, honestly.
That's true. Well, yeah, I'll say the name, but I'm not going to give any details as to who it is.
Okay, it's
because
just for
again,
the true fans.
We usually try to do little nuggets, like little nuggets of info in our rating episodes, but you're right. I think it would be best if we didn't. So, Frankie Smile Show responded and said that his favorite character conceptually is Audrey.
I don't think I know who Audrey is.
Okay. I think Audrey is a part of the 2.0 update.
Okay. Do you know who Audrey is?
I do. I didn't have the interactions with Audrey, but I did look up who it was. We'll talk about it next week.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll tell you. And then someone else asked who his favorite monster to design was, and I totally agree with this. It was Hellride.
Oh, I vaguely know what that is, but I don't.
Hellride.
I never actually got that far. I'll be honest.
Oh, okay.
I know you big eyes at me. Yeah.
Wow. Hellride was down in the parking garage.
Yep.
Yeah. Very cool. Again, we'll talk about it next week, but like that whole fight and everything. Great. It was different than the normal ones.
We have so many different perspectives and experiences. I'm really pumped to talk next week.
Yeah. And I could just go on and on. Honestly, I'll just link this AMA in the show notes so you guys can check it out. I won't spend too long kind of scrolling through. I should have taken screenshots and been more detailed, but you know what? I think we should just get into it. I think we should get into this game.
Like, are you saying like, and now what you've all been rating for?
Yeah.
Get that.
Good job. Wow. You're just, man. Oh, but you know what? No, I'm sorry. I just need to say there's no accessibility report.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Dang it.
I forgot about that. But when we find one, we'll add it. But for now, there is no accessibility report available. So if you're looking for that, sorry.
Nope. I couldn't find one either. So.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. And now what you've all been rating for.
Perfect. Let's get started on our game rating. We take into account general considerations such as length, challenge rating, and replayability. We also consider story and narrative topics, including plot, characters, and world building. Presentation topics, including graphics and sound design and music. And finally, gameplay topics, including content variety and mechanics. We also consider the overall value of the game right before we give our final rating.
Bum, bum, bum.
So, let's get started with general considerations, and we always start out with length.
Okay. I don't know if your stats are going to be like this, but I have, 17.4 hours did I play this game. 17.4 hours in my like playthrough. But if you ask my save file, it's going to be closer to 10 hours and 20 minutes. So that's 7 hours that of extra that didn't get recorded.
Gosh, I don't think mine is that far off. I did do a lot of like restarting entire days over. Yeah. Even though I did play on the easy mode where you could save wherever, there were times where I would make a decision on accident.
Yeah.
And be like, shit, I didn't want to do that. And then realize that my save was literally like when I woke up. And I was like, well, I guess we're starting the day over.
Yeah.
Let me just poke in here my where did it go?
Yeah, I did. I'll just vamp. I did similarly. Well, actually, because I was playing on the difficulty where you couldn't save wherever you want to.
Nightmare.
Is that what it's called?
No, I just think it's a nightmare.
Oh, I think there's some pros and cons.
Yeah.
Like definitely I had to, when I died, I'd have to do a lot of crap over again, but I kind of learned from that. And other times I would die and I'd be like, okay, well, I'll go do something else.
Yeah. Well, I liked being able to save whenever I saved. But again, I just like playing things on easy. So that's just like my style. But I played this game for 23.3 hours.
Damn.
I don't know what my save file says.
Sure.
And it's also kind of a mess because I played out of one save file. And then I think I split over to another save file. Yeah. And I could boot up my game and do the math. But I think it was a couple hours off. I don't think that it was a full, 7 is a lot. But again, the game style that you were playing, the difficulty, I see that starting over quite
there was
a bit.
one part I think I did 5 times.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. I'd be interested to hear what that is.
I got real good at it though.
Interesting. Well, moving on to challenge rating. Our challenge rating, or our scale starts at beginner, escalates to easy, then moderate, difficult, and it tops out at expert. I don't know that this was necessarily a very difficult game. I didn't have too much trouble with it. Again, I was playing on easy, so I could spam save and be crazy, but I don't know. I would put this at between easy and moderate, depending on who you are.
Yeah, I think for the difficulty I was playing on, maybe between moderate and difficult, probably leaning more towards moderate.
Okay.
I think I spent a lot of the game feeling like it was harder than it actually was. And when I actually went for it, I was like, oh, okay, I got this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. I think the saving where I couldn't save wherever made it more tense, which I think contributed to that. I felt like it was harder because I was more scared of failure.
Yeah.
Right. But no. And I think that there were puzzles in this game, and there's so many more puzzles in this game than either of us probably scratched the surface of.
Yeah.
But you don't need to solve every little thing to progress in the game.
No, there are ways around it a lot of the time.
Yeah.
And I mean, I would say the last thing that I did, I was trying to get a certain ending, and this is a new 2.0 ending. And I literally, this was actually pretty difficult. And I did have to look up one little piece to be able to finish it, which was disappointing because I tried really hard not to look stuff up. But I think moderate probably is the most appropriate spot for it. Yeah.
Well, I think too, you can kind of the game gives you a lot of freedom in how you play. So if you think that one aspect is challenging, you don't have to engage with that necessarily.
Yeah.
Because there's so many endings too.
Oh, and it was so easy. Most of the time I have trouble letting go of things and going to do something else. But this game made it so easy to be like, actually, I'm not going to do this right now and just go do something else.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Which I usually have a lot of trouble.
I think that's why I didn't get as far as you.
Really? Because you were kind of, you wouldn't abandon things.
Yeah. It was a while until I started saying like, I actually don't have time to do that. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. I would like clear an area except for the boss and then just be like, I'll be back for you.
Yeah. We'll talk a lot more next week, but I think I really want to play this game again because I think I made some choices in my playthrough that did not give me as fun of an experience.
Really?
Which is interesting because I still had such a blast and I was still locked in. But
interesting.
I think seeing my partner play, I was learning quite a bit.
Got it. Well, moving on to target audience, we're going to talk about who we think would like this game. And you were talking about Resident Evil a little bit.
Yeah.
I think definitely fans of survival horror would like this game.
Yeah.
But it's more than just a survival game. I felt so, I don't know, the characters and the plot, the dialogue is just like, just existing in this game was so fun. There was something about it that even though it was a survival game, which I don't typically enjoy, it just made it super enjoyable. So I think there's kind of a wide range of people I would suggest play this game.
I think weirdly, like if you were a fan of Pokemon games a long time ago, like it's not very similar to modern Pokemon games, but like the old ones where it's very weird. You don't really know what's going on and you kind of have to figure stuff out and you have different characters with different abilities. Like this kind of is on that same path.
Yeah.
This game is a very weird game.
It's so weird. These are the games that I like live for though. I love weird games.
And it's almost like a storytelling game in that you get to make choices and like you just kind of see what happens.
Oh, and choices really matter.
They really do.
Oh my God. They can completely change the whole direction that your game is going. It's insane. And I mean, I can't get into it, but yeah, there's just so much to be said.
It's impressive. There's, a lot of times like people will say like Skyrim has like the breadth of an ocean, but the depth of a puddle.
I've never heard that.
Oh,
but
really?
That's so true.
This is like almost like the opposite of that, where it's relatively constrained to the apartment building.
Yeah.
But every like direction has so much depth to it.
Yeah.
That's very surprising.
Which I think is kind of at this point in my life what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
I'm kind of tired of the giant maps. I'm tired of the big open world. Like, I love Fallout and that kind of mapping. Even like Zelda. What's the new one?
Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, that's about when I was like, oh my God.
It's hard.
Over these.
I have to be in the right mood.
Yeah.
For those like very infrequently, like every other year, maybe. Can I play a game like that?
Yeah. They're good, but I think a game like this is just like so much more enjoyable to me now, which I didn't used to be like that. But
well, as an adult too, it's a lot more attainable.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, to actually like play through it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Before we move on to replayability, I will just say that there is no ESRB rating for this game. But I'm trying to think of where I would put it. Probably teen.
There is some pretty graphic imagery, but the art style is very like pixely, so I don't know.
It's somewhere between teen and mature. Probably be on the safe side, I would say mature.
Yeah, and I mean it's pretty horrific, but it's not like.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of themes as well. There might be some themes, but
I weirdly I don't think that there's very much that's too dark.
Yeah.
Though, even though I mean. I don't know, maybe. It's not the stuff that bothers me.
We didn't experience everything either.
That's true.
Yeah, I would say on the safe side, I would put it in the mature rating area, but it's not terrible. Not like super gory. I mean, it is. It's hard to explain. Watch the trailer. You'll know what we're talking about.
Gosh, I hope people are following along. We're not really saying anything, are we?
No.
Okay.
No, but that's okay. Just get excited for next week because we're going to say it all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited.
And I think we're probably going to just blow through all of our numbered ratings too. So,
Yeah.
But real quick, we're just going to talk about replayability.
Very, very, very high.
Yes. I'm ready to replay it right now. I feel like I replayed it while I was playing it because I had 2 different saves and I was doing like seeing what a different storyline would do and then abandoning that storyline. Then it's just so good.
And I played the game for 5 hours on Sunday to finish up my playthrough.
Wow.
And then I sat and watched my partner, like I just sat on the couch and watched her play for 4 hours.
I wish I could have sat on the couch and watched someone play. That sounds so much
Come
fun.
over. You can sit on the couch. But yeah, I was like basically reliving it, with a different perspective. It's very fun.
Yeah. Do you want to take over hosting for the numbered ratings?
Yeah, and also I promise I am productive on the weekends sometimes.
I'm not. That's
I was
just a
actually
fact.
productive on Saturdays. So
That's good.
okay, so we're going to get into our story and narrative topics. That includes plot, characters, and world building. And we're going to kick it off with characters. Just to throw you off.
Whoa.
Haha.
I'm confused.
That's what happens when you let me talk. Is that okay?
Yeah. Just because 5.
Yeah.
I don't, if anyone thinks otherwise, fight me. Are you giving it lower than a 5?
Put your fist down. Don't threaten me like that.
What'd you give it?
I think for me it's just like a 4.
Where's Sean?
Sean is at home maybe. I don't know. He's a ghost in the chair.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah. I thought the characters were good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really have like a lot of like strong connection
Wow.
with the characters.
You need to
is the
replay
thing.
this game.
I probably do.
You need
yeah.
to replay this game.
No, I'm telling you, I think my playthrough was fucked
oh,
for
God.
reasons that I'll talk about next week.
I just had so many, like, I went through there. We'll talk about it next week. There's a certain character that it was like a roller coaster of emotions in like maybe 10 minutes. But I don't know. There was just like,
Okay, gosh, you know what? There were some good characters.
there were good
Actually,
characters. And so you can get companions in this game.
Yes.
The longer that you have these companions, you'll have like dialogue and
Different things will
experiences that
happen,
happen at home. They will either get along or not get along at home as well. Like you'll see your companions interacting. It was just, God, I just loved the characters. The monsters were awesome. I felt myself too, like I was really playing by like, I don't even know how to say this without ruining things, but like I was taking everything very seriously. I was like, okay, what would I do in this situation? Like, how would I help this person? Because you have some people that have looked outside and they're having a great time. And then there's some people that have looked outside and they're having a miserable time.
Yes.
And there's a lot of opportunity to help those people in one way or another. And so, I don't know. I took it very seriously and I got very connected to almost all the characters.
Damn it, you're right though, because I'll give it a 5 because I'm thinking about the people that came to live with me and the pros and cons of that. And it was an adventure.
Yeah.
And it was very memorable.
God, and the dialogue is great.
Yeah.
It's just
there were
there
were plenty of times where I was just like actually cracking up in real life because of the things that the characters were doing.
Yeah. It's so funny.
For a horror game, it was very lighthearted too.
Yes. Yeah.
Which I think was a good like juxtaposition.
Yes. Totally.
Next, let's talk about plot.
Mm-hmm.
And this is crazy because we didn't even have the same plot.
No.
There's kind of an overarching plot, but I think I'm going to give it like a 5 just for the premise alone.
Oh, yeah.
Which maybe kind of goes into world building, but like the different stories that unravel are very good, very engaging. Like, I don't know.
I also gave it a 5 for the same reason. Just knowing that, like, yes, there is this overarching story happening, but depending on how you play, who you choose to interact with, it's going to completely change the like minor storylines that happen.
And
it's just so damn good. Like, so good. I can't.
It is fantastic, and it's great too because like there's so many different like threads that you come across, and you want to follow every single thread.
Oh yeah,
you need to know what's happening.
Yes,
there's something that I hope that you know about because I need to know.
Oh, okay.
I need to know about the cell phone.
The cell phone. Oh,
Tell me about that.
I know about the cell phone, but
Don't
only
tell
because
me about it right now.
I know. I looked it up though.
Okay.
I had to look up what that was because I did not experience.
Because there's so many things in this game like that, though.
Yeah.
I'm like, I need to know. Like,
Well,
what happens?
Yeah. Depending on how you play the game, you might do something that's just like you're never gonna find it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So cool. 5, 5, 5, 5.
5. And world building.
5.
5. Yeah. No, and the world building, for me, it comes into the little details, the little quirks of the personalities and the motivations, the little things you find that you can connect the dots on to tell more of a story. Things that are completely irrelevant, but they just add to it. Little bits. You walk into a new area and you're like, oh my God, this is fun.
Yeah.
Or like, oh my God, what the hell?
I hate this.
Yeah.
Get me out of here. Well, like you learn about almost everyone you talk to, you kind of figure out where they were or what they were doing when
the event started.
The events outside happened, and you kind of get an idea of the relationships that you had before this happened with your neighbors and the other people that lived in this apartment building. And you even have like travelers and like people that visit you at your home, like in your apartment, that have stories about the outside. And it's just, oh my God, it's so good.
It is cool. And like, I did want to give some fake examples too.
Oh, perfect. Yes.
So tell me if these are not good enough, honestly.
Oh, okay.
I'm not as good as Frankie and the crew.
Sure.
But, so like a lot of the apartment building, as you're exploring it, you're going into different rooms, and like several of them have like almost like themes of horror.
Yeah.
So like here's some fake examples that actually might be in the game because I haven't explored it all. But you know, like you could go into a room where there's a crazy cat lady and there's cats everywhere.
Like
maybe
mutated cats.
Yeah, mutated freaky cats.
Yeah.
And maybe you could befriend the cats. Or maybe you can kill them, or who knows, you know.
That's a good example.
That is a good example.
That's good.
Yeah, that's the kind of crap that happens in here. Maybe you go into a room and it's like a barn and there's scary scarecrows in there.
Oh, yeah.
And you have to like, I don't know, hide in the grass or some crap.
Yeah.
You know, it's like not every room is like mini game centric.
Yeah.
Or like hardly any actually, but there's a bunch with like shticks to them like that. Different horror tropes, or also just like plays on like apartment living.
Yeah.
Too. It's very like creative.
Yeah. It kind of, if someone looked outside, or, you know, the outside somehow got into someone's apartment, it really took over in a way that showcased a lot of times like their hobbies or what they were passionate about or what they were doing at the time of the event. And so it was interesting to see that amplified. So it's, and there's just so much that I didn't explore. I can't wait to replay it and find all of those other little,
so many nuggets.
Yep. There's a specific area that I did not explore very much that I'm wondering if you did, that I'm excited to ask you.
Probably not.
That's okay.
And every nugget is golden.
Yeah. Well, let's move into the presentation section.
Yeah.
We are going to talk about graphics and sound design and music, but let's start with graphics. We've talked about it a little bit, but is it crazy for me to give graphics a 5?
No. No, it's not.
Okay.
I mean, like, they're really impressive.
Yeah. They're amazing.
The pixel art is so ugly and great at the same time. There's some like really horrific things happening.
Yeah.
But the style is consistent, I feel like, despite so many different people working on the project with the art specifically. It's like, I don't know if they had like a style guide or anything, but it comes together really cohesively. I was surprised to see that many different people working on art for a project like this. It's very well done.
Yeah. I can't believe that I liked it as much as I did, because it is so gruesome, but there's so much character that the graphics adds to the world and the characters themselves and the monsters. Like you get multiple versions of a monster as you're fighting it, and the way that they are animated, it's it's so exciting to watch. And you can always tell when you start battling a monster when it's not like it hasn't reached
not grotesque enough.
It's not reached its full form, and you're like, oh no, what is gonna happen?
Because some of these monsters like evolve like multiple times, like a bunch.
Yeah.
They just get like worse and worse as you go until you're like, do I need to run away? Like, what's happening?
Yeah. What did you give graphics?
I give graphics a 4.
Okay.
I like them a lot.
Yeah.
It's not really my style completely.
Oh,
but it is very well done.
I love pixelated.
Yeah. The character you play as is very ugly. It's really funny when you look in the mirror and you see his ugly face.
I thought he was so cute though. Every time you brush his teeth, he's so fugly.
He really is. I enjoyed it. I feel like that's probably a character they laughed at too when they were making it. Like, look at this guy. What a weirdo. He's just
this derp.
And he's just wearing like a generic brown shirt. It's good.
And someone that you meet like really comments on it too.
Oh, I'm trying to remember that.
They're a younger person. They can be your companion.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I know who you're talking about.
I believe she flat out tells you that you're just like ugly.
I mean, she's right.
Yeah. But yeah, 4 is fine. I'm not mad about that.
Yeah, good. I don't want you to be mad.
No, it's okay. I don't think I could be mad today because we're talking about look outside.
Yes, finally.
Yeah. But let's move on to sound design and music.
5.
Yes. 5.
It was so good.
There are some areas that you get into and I'm like, the music did not need to go this hard. It's like the same vibe you get from like the Phil Collins Tarzan album. Like, no, it's different. It's different. But when you listen, like you're like, oh, it's a Disney movie. And then you listen to the album and you're like, oh my God, like it goes hard. And then this game, you're like, it has no right being this good.
Yeah.
But you'll enter, there's a certain area that I went into, and I don't know if you did, but the music was so good. And I was so mad that I couldn't go back because it was like, you go there and then you're done.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know. The one thing that I do have trouble with is like, I can't remember a lot of the songs.
Yeah.
But I do remember like, this is a volume up game.
Yes.
Like,
there were times where I accidentally, like my AirPod died and I hadn't put my other AirPod in. And so I was playing with no volume.
Oh no.
And I actually needed to be listening because there was a sound effect that happened that was like a clue.
Yeah.
And I didn't hear it. And so I ended up needing to, actually, no, I didn't look it up because there was another clue that helped me get there. But when I was looking something else up, I had like scrolled past that point and it talked about the noise. And I was like, oh, that makes a lot of sense why I was a little bit confused.
Yeah, I think the sound was fun in this game too. There's so many creepy noises. And I love the noise like when the monster like gets closer or like reveals itself or whatever. And it's like,
and then the music
very good.
starts. I'm going to see if Look Outside is on their album is. Look Outside. I don't know that. Oh, no, this is just a fan-made whatever.
I have a playlist on Spotify, but it's all been removed from Spotify.
Damn. Well,
but Eric Shoemaker did a great job with it.
Yeah, he did. It was amazing. Five golden stars. 5 golden nuggets to Eric.
Well done, sir.
Oh, man.
Gosh, has he done the music for anything else? I got to figure that out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I almost want to like play a game that he did the music again.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Let's talk about gameplay. We're going to talk about content variety. We're going to talk about mechanics. Content variety. There's only one number.
Yeah.
7.
I was thinking 8, but 7's fine. No, I'm just kidding.
Dang it. Sorry.
No, for sure. It's, I don't even know how you could contain the amount of content that was in this game into a game. I don't understand
how they had this many ideas in 5 months.
Yeah. Are they Frankie, are you okay? Yeah, it's actually it's comically insane.
Yeah. It's so much deeper than it looks like it would be. Even like, Zephe had recommended this game. He said it was great. I think like last year when he had played it, he like kind of, told me a little bit about it, not a lot, but so I knew like, oh, this game is going to be great. I did not expect it to be this like dense.
Yeah.
and there's so many different things to do too. Like I love how all of the like party members you get work differently to an extent.
Mm-hmm.
So there's like different stuff going on with all of them, all the like different rooms we kind of, or like apartment buildings, floors even, all work differently. There's so many like ideas in this game. And it all somehow comes together cohesively.
I don't understand. I'm like flabbergasted. I don't have words. Which is not great for a podcast. Oh man. But I'm trying to figure out how to listen to the music of this game still.
Oh, okay.
But
can you talk about mechanics?
We can talk about mechanics. I just wanted to say that this might be the first game that I'm actually considering buying the soundtrack on Steam.
Oh. Wow, can you not get it on YouTube? I guess probably not if they're trying to sell it, but
yeah, I have no idea. Well, and I don't even know my favorite song. I don't even know what it would be called. I have no idea.
Oh my God, the composer for this game, Eric Shoemaker, he made Barkley Shut Up and Jam. That's hilarious.
I don't know what that is.
It's an RPG where you play as Charles Barkley.
Okay. That makes sense that I don't know what.
I played it a long time ago. It was fun.
Nice. Sorry, it was
kind of linear. But anyways,
sidetracked us. But yes, I can talk about mechanics. Mechanics, I'm giving. Here's the deal. I want to give it a 4 because they were fine. No, you know what? I'm giving it a 5. I don't know why I wouldn't. It's just like I've officially given every category a 5, and I just I do that? No. Graphics was a 4.
I feel bad about that.
Whatever.
Because I feel bad about that because I feel like it's really important to Frankie and the team.
Well,
they worked really hard on the graphics, and I think they did a good job. It's just not my thing.
That's
it's not
fine.
the thing that I'm about.
I gave it a 5. And I'm giving mechanics a 5 as well.
I'm sorry, Frankie.
Especially because it says it's not compatible with like a controller.
Oh, it totally is.
I did not have any issues. The one thing with my Steam Deck is I did have to remap the quote unquote keyboard.
Okay.
Because when you are in the settings, there is an option to remap the controller. But it doesn't do anything. And then I realized, because you can go into like the mini menu of your Steam Deck and see how the buttons on your Steam Deck are binded to a keyboard.
Yeah.
And so then I was like, oh, maybe I need to adjust the keyboard keys. So I was like, oh, my B is acting like A. So I need to make B the same as escape. And so I set escape. I can't remember.
Honestly,
it's so complicated.
I'm glad. So we had a similar problem on our Steam Deck. I didn't play on the Steam Deck. I played on PC, but with a controller, which worked excellently.
Yeah. Yes, because when you play it on PC with a controller, then you can just remap the controller and it works fine.
It just worked how I expected it to out of the gate. But for my partner on the Steam Deck, it was with the Steam Deck with a controller, which for her, hitting B would hit A.
Yes.
Like both of them would work.
Yeah.
And she had to use the start button for B.
Yeah. So
she just got used to that and did it that way.
Yeah. I just went in. So if you're playing on the Steam Deck, you just figure out what key on the keyboard your B button is binding to. And then when you go into the settings, adjust the keyboard settings and adjust whatever key B is hitting to be back or escape.
I feel like I could make a whole podcast complaining about the Steam Deck.
I love my Steam Deck.
I really enjoy the Steam Deck.
Yeah.
But God, is it a pain in the ass sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I figured it out. I'm sure if you like Google it, there's probably like a 2-minute YouTube video too that shows you. But yeah, 5. 5's all across the board.
Woohoo. Yeah, 5.
Woohoo.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go to value.
Yeah. Oh, what the hell?
$9.99.
What the
I can't believe that's real. I feel like you're going to be like in your cart, hovering over the like proceed to checkout. Then it's going to go right, and it's going to become like $99.99. And then you're still going to consider it for a second.
Well, you should. But the funny thing is, we got this game request like a while ago. And so we bought it on a sale. And I remember being like, oh my God, it's like so cheap. We probably got it for like $3-4.
Oh my God, really?
But it has to. It has to be if we bought it on
Did
sale.
I really?
It's $9. I mean, I did. But I would have paid $9 for it. I would have paid $20 for it. This is probably a game that if I paid $30 for it,
yes,
I still would have been okay.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Frankie hates money. You heard it here first,
him.
folks.
Yeah. I mean, this was such an amazing game. I think it's super cool that it's at that price point because it makes it accessible to a lot more people. And I think that's probably kind of how it was meant to be. Yeah. You know?
I think it's cool too. Like, this is the sort of game that's right up my alley.
Yeah.
You know, it's definitely playing to like an older sort of gamer mentality, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's not really holding your hand. It's very classic, obviously, in its art style and its gameplay. But it's just so freaking weird and cool.
Yeah, it was very genuine, very unique.
Yes.
Very memorable. Like, I think about this game all the time. I hear the music from this game. Like, the music from this game has become my, like, default space out. What's in my head? I don't know if that happens to you.
Yeah.
It's not so much now that I've stopped playing the game, but when I was playing, it was like when I was sitting in silence, I was in my head, the main theme was playing, and I was like, this is a problem.
The other night we were running some errands, and like by the time we like got to the second place or whatever, my partner was like, "Are you okay? Are you sad?" And I was like, "No." She's like, "Are you upset about something?" And I was like, "No." She's like, "Oh, you're just so quiet." And I'm like, "Oh, I've just been thinking about Look Outside." I was just thinking about it. All the things I still wanted to experience, and what if this, what if that, I don't know.
Yeah.
So much to think about.
Amazing.
I'm really thinking about it on the drive home from here.
Yeah. Well, I think it's time for our final ratings.
And now what you've all been rating for. Did I do it right?
Wow. Just 5?
Yeah.
I don't even.
Yeah. Even with in my retrospect, like in retrospect, you'll hear about this next week again. I think I had a bad time.
Yeah.
In retrospect, like, and I'm like, mostly because I'm just like, I didn't do it right.
Yeah.
I want to play again, but I had such a good time. Oh my God.
So like
5.
even a bad time, it's a good time.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was great.
Yeah. No, this is like super 5. First 5 of 2026 for both of us.
Best game
happening
of the year.
so early.
Yeah.
This is the best game of the year.
Everybody go freaking play this game. You idiots. It's cheap.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And you know what double 5s means?
What?
It means that if you want to email in to enter, there's a chance that you can win this game. So what we do when someone on the podcast gives it 5 stars, we give it about like a month. And we let people email us, just email us saying that you're interested in Look Outside. And once a month has gone by, we'll kind of just randomly draw a name. And then that person, we will gift a copy of Look Outside.
So we're doing this twice though, right?
Sure. We can give it away twice. 2 copies. Yeah. 2 5s, 2 copies. So
straight up,
if this sounds interesting and like something you want to play, please email us at letmebeyourgg@gmail.com. Put Look Outside in the subject line, and I don't know, you don't even need to tell us why. Just be like, I want this game, and we will understand.
We know why.
Yeah. So please email us. We've done this in the past, and this is only available on Steam, so just be aware of that. But the way we usually do it is we just kind of connect privately over email, and then we exchange Steam info, and we gift it to you.
Yep.
Yeah. So please email in. I'm so excited to buy this game for someone.
Just having one more person in the universe experience this majesty.
Yeah, just beautiful. Well,
this concludes the rating episode for Look Outside. Please join us next week for the discussion episode as we dive into the details of this game and all its hidden gems.
All of them.
If you haven't played the game yet and this sounds like something you may be interested in, email us as we just talked about. Mm-hmm. Plus, I hope you find some time to play it before tuning in next week because you're going to get spoiled like crazy. Please go and give the podcast a follow, rate it, review it, however you want to show us love. You can email us with any comments, questions, or constructive criticism at letmebeyourgg@gmail.com. You can also send us game requests like Zephe did. If there is something you would like us to review, thank you so much, Zephe. You're the man. Just make sure you include a game request in the subject line so it's easy for us to find. You can find us on most socials as Let Me Be Your GG. That's Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. And you can find us on TikTok as Let Me Be Your Game Guide. Our Patreon can be found at patreon.com/letmebeyourgg. Check it out. See what Emma's doing every week. Or get episodes early for free. Mm-hmm. Emma, every week is $1. That part isn't for free. Sorry to lead you astray.
I am $1.
For her Let's Play series. It was discussed earlier. It's a good time.
Yeah. Let's play.
Dang it. God damn it.
Press start. So close.
Thank you for listening. We can't wait to see you next week. And thank you so much for letting me be your game guide. GG, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
I shouldn't have eaten before doing this because my throat's going to make all these gurgles.
Oh, no. I also ate some food on my way here.
What'd you eat?
Cheez-Its. And then I ate some carrots.
Oh, orange.
Orange.
All
yeah.
orange.